Point of order, Sir Julian Lewis.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You have clearly explained that you are not responsible for the quality or lack of it in a minister's answers or even a prime minister's answers. But can you explain for the benefit of the House and the viewing public what Prime Minister's questions is supposed to be about? Namely, that the opposition and other honourable and right honourable members get to ask the Prime Minister a question about a subject of their choice. It is not a matter for him then to berate them for not asking a question about a completely different subject that he wishes had been asked.
Can I just say, a long-standing member that came in with me in 1997 knows that that is not a point of order. Paul Holmes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Further to that point of order, notwithstanding the rulings that you have made in the chair, which I think are always perfect and completely right, can I ask, Mr. Speaker, we are now entering a new period where a Prime Minister answers a question about a subject that wasn't asked and then focuses asking a question on the opposition front bench. So, notwithstanding the ruling that you've just made to my right honourable friend, can you give me the options as to the parliamentary mechanisms and who I can approach to see whether there needs to be reform in the standing orders to actually give you the power to be able to determine what is an answer to a question and what is a completely pathetic...
Can I just say, there is a real weakness in that, because there is an assumption that the person knows the answer. I will leave it at that. Don Buffer. Point of order, Sir John Hayes.
Further to the point made by my honourable friend, notwithstanding your ruling, Mr. Speaker, Erskine May makes it clear, does it not? The ministers come to the House to answer questions. And whilst the standing orders may need refining, they already make clear that that is the purpose of the sessions we have daily, and indeed in the case of the Prime Minister weekly. Is it not, Mr. Speaker?
Sir John. Can I just say, you're just continuing a debate that I think I've already given the answers to. I think we'll leave it at that. Right, thank you.
There's no need for euphemisms. What just happened was no longer a proper questioning of the Prime Minister, but a blatant evasion right before the eyes of the entire Parliament and the people. When 3 MPs successively stood up to object, it was no longer a personal matter or normal debate. It was a sign of a system being distorted from within. The Prime Minister didn't answer the questions, didn't confront the issues, but instead resorted to attacks, diversion, and turned a crucial oversight mechanism into a cheap political stage. What's even more concerning is, if even at the center of power, where transparency and accountability should be paramount, questions are ignored like this, what can the people expect? This isn't just weakness. This is contempt. Contempt for Parliament, contempt for rules, and worse, contempt for the very people who elected them. And when the Speaker of the House acknowledges weaknesses in the system but fails to act, it becomes clear that the problem is no longer with an individual. It's an entire mechanism condoning the evasion of responsibility. Without change, without pressure from the people themselves, these kinds of questioning sessions will continue to be nothing more than a charade, where the questions are real, but the answers are completely fake.